Hello and welcome to EGW Writings Tech Tips. I'm your host, Darryl Thompson. Thank you for joining us today in another of our series on learning how to use the new EGW Writings website. I'm going to be showing you today how to organize your folders and your elements within the new study center that we've created on the website. I'm also going to show you how you can move things around and how you can share things and edit things and delete things. So it's basic navigation and organization of your study center. In front of me, I have opened up egwwritings.org, and I'm already have opened up in my account to the study center. Navigating to the study center is very easily. It's right here from the front. You can either click study center from here or over in the side menu if you're already in a book. Your study center is always there. And each way will bring you in here to the study center. Now, I have a lot of folders, as you can see here in my study center as we scroll down. And then I have some folders that are test folders. And then at the bottom, I have just elements that are sitting in the root. I've got several elements here. Now, maybe I would want to move these ones here that I have in Acts of the Apostles. Maybe I would like to put them into a folder. Now I can do that. I can click on, these elements, and I'm going to select them. All right, that'll do from now. And then I can come up to this little folder in the top right-hand corner that says Move to Folder. And I can click on that, and then I can come down and I can select the folder that I want to move them into. So let me come all the way down. There's the folder, Acts of the Apostles. So I click on that and I click Save, and you see how they disappeared. And now if I come up to my Acts of the Apostles folder, I will find them now inside this folder. So here they are. There's the ones that I just moved into that folder. So that's how you can move items. If you have a huge, big, long, uncategorized selection of elements in the root, it can get a little bit messy and hard to navigate. It actually makes the website run slow as well, as I've said in other tutorials. So it's best to reorganize them and put them into folders, and that's how you can do that. Now, if you want to create a new folder, it's very simple. You can come in here, and I'll just call it a test. So I'll do like test 5, and I'll click create, and it will now go ahead and create that folder. And I could go ahead and select a couple of other ones here. If I wanted to desire, let me come back into my study center. Okay, I'll quickly scroll to the bottom. All right, so let me just take a couple of these here. And then I can move the folder into the one that I just created, and that should be down here. And there we go, test 5, and then I hit save. And those folders will now, files will now move up into the folder test 5. So that's how you move your folders around. Now you can, in the apps, you've probably noticed how you would long click on a folder and you could drag around. Well, you can't do that in the website, but what you can do is you can right-click here, and when you right-click on the folder, you can see how you can move it to the top, move it to the bottom, move to a folder, so you can move a folder and place it as inside another folder as a subfolder, or you can move up a level or down a level. So like if I move this one to the top, okay, now when I come here, church is right there at the top. I could come down here and say, okay, I want test to move to the top. Okay, and now we've moved test to the top. Or I could come here and say, no, really, I want it at the bottom. So it goes and it moves it down to the bottom. So that's how you can move it up a level, down a level, or you can move it top to bottom. Or you can move them within. So that's moving around. Basic navigation is, of course, you click on the folder. Okay, you're within the folder, and if you want to come back, you see this little folder at the top. You can navigate back. If you're within a folder, you could also use the crumb trail and just click back on the study center as well. But either way, when you're inside, This will take you up a level. And if you've got subfolders, you'll need to click back up or just come back over here and jump into the study center. Now, there's something else you can do is you can actually, sort these alphabetically. Okay. So, you can go back to be top to bottom. So you can see now, or just in the order in which I had them. So you can do an alphabeticizing as well. You can sort on the number of items, and you can also sort by date here. All right. So, you can sort up and down there and by date. So that's basically, navigating in around inside your study center. So if you want to, when I'm inside Ministry of Healing, if you want to display, different elements, you've got these little filters at the top here. If you just want to see the highlights, then you turn off the other ones and see you can just see highlights. If you want to just see your notes and bookmarks, so you just turn them on and off just by clicking on them. You can also come into here and you can filter. And let's say, for example, I want to just see Ministry of Healing. So I can scroll down. Where's my Ministry of Healing? There it is. So I click on Ministry of Healing. Now it only shows my Ministry of Healing books. So now once you've enacted your filter like Ministry of Healing, don't forget, if you want to see everything else, you need to actually turn it off and come back, because if you navigate and go into the other areas, it's only going to show up your Ministry of Healing. So don't forget, if you've limited the search filter to just a book, go back to all books so you can see all your areas again. So if I come down in here to trials, there's all my elements, and it will tell me inside, you can use this up in here, how many elements are inside the area. So you can see here it's saying, items 12, and how many, I've got 65 folders. It's telling me how many folders I have. And if I come in here into Sabbath, inside here, I can see there are 13 elements inside of Sabbath. That's navigating in around. Now over in here, you can always jump into the last book read, and you wonder what this is. This one here is in preview. So if I open up Church and I want to preview several of these, I can click on one. If I click on one, it's just going to open in the book. All right. But that's just opening it up. But maybe I want to see several in the preview. And the good thing is I'll open up Church here and I'll go and select like all of them within there. And then I can click preview. And what it does nicely, it collapses every paragraph so I can preview from every paragraph. So it collates them and puts them all together for me, paragraph after paragraph. So that's a nice feature of the preview that you have there. Let me come up like into Ministry of Healing. And if I select all the preview here, and you can see now that going through the different books, see how it collapses all of my previews, whether it be notes. And if I just want to see my highlights, I could turn off my highlights and go back, preview again, and now I'm just seeing all my highlights here. All right, so that's a nice little preview feature, so you can quickly see them. You can also, in here, you can print these results, and you can also copy these results and paste it out. Now, if you happen to be in the folder and you want to edit like this, let me come back here. You want to edit like Church, you can come over here and you can click on the folder and you can click edit, and then you can come in here and edit the title. All right, so you can do that. Or once you're in here on this area here, you can click on it and open it up. Any of these folders, when you're inside, you can just click on them and open them up, and it will open up in the book. So that's just navigating basically in around within the study center. If you want to see the full view of the study center, I just close the other windows so I can see everything. Now, the other thing you can actually do is you can click like on Church and you can share. So you can click on this, you can give it a name. So maybe I'll give it like my first name, and then I can click share, or I can copy this link. And when I copy this link, I can share that link out with other people, and they get access to being able to preview my study center so they can actually see it as well. And you'll notice now it's shared, so you can now see that there's a little share icon there to show that you have actually shared it. And if you want to cancel the sharing, you right-click like I did there, and then you click on that, and then you delete the share, and it's back to not being shared again. All right, so that's basically, all the little features that, you've got there. We've already gone through all these tools already. We've gone and moved it around. We've gone and show you the preview and opening it up. And we've gone through all the little pieces of navigating and using the EGW Writings website's Study Center. Thanks for joining us for that little tutorial on using the EGW Writings website Study Center. Have a nice day and enjoy your study. Bye for now.